menace to sobriety. Just a menace, just a menace, just a menace.
Why do you think men are taking their own lives?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yes.
I think it's the suppression and the narrative from obviously the government and all the bull. If I'm going to be serious, because men are not taught how to express themselves. And let me just make one thing crystal clear, because I've done a lot of studies when it comes.
You just talk, mate. Be passionate.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
fine.
well, I've done a lot of studies, especially with a guy called on Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he talks about epigenetics, mind control, neurolinguistics, and stuff. And one of the things I've known about men is we don't know how to express our emotions. So you know when a man actually starts kicking off and shouting, that's a man crying. If you think about it, when a man starts kicking off and he's going, what are you on about? What are you doing? It's like, a minute, that's how he knows how to emotionally react. He's never been taught. Did anyone pull him aside and go, right, now when you're really emotional, you've got to cry, you've got to sit down, you've got to express yourself. Men don't get taught shit. So when a man kicks off and starts swearing, if you would internalise it and think about it, that's a man crying. And I know it's not a best reaction, and I know it's not a good reaction, but going along the lines of it is like men at this moment in time, we've been brainwashed to not cry. Stop, well, get up, what you've been before, stop doing this, stop doing that. And then we've got to this like sort of society now where if a man reacts emotionally, toxic, narcissist, you're misogynist, you're everything. So a man dare be emotional. A man's scared to be emotional. And if he is emotional, which comes across as anger and or erratic because he hasn't been taught how to explain himself or show his emotions.
He's just called a nuisance.
Yeah, he's just called misogynist, narcissist. So men are now double, and I mean double afraid to express themselves.
So you're not allowed to have feelings,
Yeah,
but you're also not allowed to suffer the consequences of not having feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
And when you think about it, that's so true.
Yeah.
So true.
It really is. And I think there's also like, I'm a massive believer in that we have not been taught how to cope. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the big thing for me. It's like if I knew, if say for instance, when at some point in my life when I was a child, someone took me inside and said, right, listen, because you come from like you saw things when you were younger and you went through a rough divorce with your mum and dad and and it's quite an erratic growing up. You may in the future seek to comfort yourself and escape life through addiction. You may find it hard to express your emotions, or as men, even if as men we were taught at some point, this is right, this is the right way to express your emotions, talk or if there was more men's mental health well-being taught to us as kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Menace to sobriety. Just a menace, just a menace, just a menace. Menace to